Today we're gonna visit the east part of Iceland, a more remote part where not a lot of tourists end up, but trust me, you're gonna love it. There are so many very nice, awesome places you need to visit in East Iceland. Oh my god, so before I decided to ever visit Iceland, I knew of one picture only that was from Iceland, and I just made it to this spot. It's called the Stuðlagil Canyon, and it's the famous canyon with the blue water and the lava columns, and it's majestic. Like, look at this place. This is from above, but you can go down there. And there are two ways to visit the canyon. You can either cross a bridge at some point, like go on the road. It's full of potholes, spoiler alert, and then at some point it's gonna be like a left turn over a bridge and then continue follow the road, although it's full of potholes. It's basically dirt road till you find a parking, and then walk for like 30 minutes, 2 kilometers or so. The other way is to go on the other side, just follow the road, but you'll end on the other side. So that's on the viewing platform, but the best view is on this side where we are right now. And let's find a way to go down there, take some pictures. So that's the viewing platform, and that's the view you'll never see from the platform. So this view is absolutely famous all over the internet, and this was, in my perception, Iceland. And I cannot believe that it looks just like in the pictures. And it's beautiful. Wow, wow, all these columns. You cannot find a spot to see how big and cool these columns are. Like, look at them. They're everywhere. And I'm afraid that if I'm gonna walk on the edge here, they're gonna crack or something. If you ever decide to come visit Iceland with your own car, you would have to reach Iceland by ferry. There's a ferry that comes here around 2 times a week during summer. It takes 3 days from Denmark, and we are right now in Seydisfjordur, which is the city harbor where you will reach Iceland when you first come with the ferry. And this place is like super cute. It reminds me of the Norwegian fjords, because basically it is a fjord. It's on the east side of Iceland, basically opposed on the other side, opposed to Reykjavik. And this place has a few guest houses and a very cute church that I'm really sure you're gonna recognize from photos. Let me show you around. Right over there is the ferry that I was talking about, the one that takes you to Denmark. It also stops in the Faroe Islands, and I considered taking the ferry to get here, but it was like almost 3,000 euros, and that's not including the road to get from Romania to Denmark, where the ferry leaves. So 3 days at sea, which I heard there can be really rough. So this is it. This is the city. This is where the cruise ship leaves for Denmark, and it's not a big city, but it has huge influences from Sweden and Norway, like the house and everything. It's kind of cute actually. I do prefer this kind of architecture in the city opposed to the very, blunt things that I've seen in Iceland. So these are more colorful. I like that. It's super cute. Yay. So we somehow ended on this road in the middle of Iceland between hills and mountains. I did not realize that this road, number 939, is a dirt road. I thought it was the main road. However, the main road goes on the edge of the fjords in East Iceland, and this road cuts right on, like, inside the country. Like, you don't have to go through every fjord out there. But this one is not paved, or I don't know. It's how they call it. It's what they call the traditional Icelandic road. It doesn't have a lot of potholes. It does have a lot of gravel. So basically, it's a dirt/gravel road, and it goes on for at least 30 kilometers, maybe more. I'm a bit confused, but shocked as well. That's the thing about Iceland. They don't have a lot of roads, not paved ones anyway. Yeah, but I've seen other cars on these roads, so it's like a bit of an off-road experience, although not officially classified as off-road. So this is... You would have never guessed it, but Iceland has more than one fjords, and I'm gonna show you one of them because they all look amazing, but kind of the same. However, amazing, and if you're lucky with some blue skies between the clouds, and not a very windy day, it's kind of windy, I have to warn you, you're gonna have amazing experience with the fjords. So it's not just Norway with its countless fjords. Iceland has this like geography as well, and it's beautiful. First, let's suit up for the weather and hold your door to the car when opening it, because it's gonna, there is a possibility that the wind will blow it away. So we're coming from there. The view was awesome, but we decided not to stop. And then you can see there's another fjord over here, and they're truly, truly beautiful. The light is beautiful. Everywhere you go, it's stunning. People are stopping for pictures. It's a very nice thing. Oh, look at that light. Absolutely stunning. The fjords of Iceland. We had a second of calm weather, and then the wind started again, so it's like this, super windy. Eddie is informing me of his needs. Okay, we shall find a spot for that too. Now let's go to the car before the wind blows us away. Ooh, look, flowers. Yeah, so this is what Iceland looks like during summer. It's actually super green. So in case somebody's trying to fool you that Iceland is a icy rock in the... Wow, this is a lot of wind. So in the North Atlantic, don't get fooled. It's not true. Look at it. Green as any other country during summer in the Northern Hemisphere. Green, green, green place. Awesome. Love it. Would come again next summer, but I don't think so. I don't think I will like it in winter that much. I'm not a winter person. Also, in winter by this time it would be dark, so definitely not my thing. It's like 2, 3 p.m. So this would be normally time for sunset in winter, but right now it's like the middle of the day. Can't really tell actually during summer what time is it, because it's light all the time. For the rest of the afternoon we continued driving. We found countless beautiful spots, viewing points where we could park. Make sure you park in the designated areas because the roads are very narrow, and this is the main road of Iceland, so all the trucks drive on this road, so it could be dangerous if you stop in the middle of the road. But there are some places where you can park your car and admire this beauty. I found this place really fascinating here. We continued driving south, and at some point we started to see parts of this wonderful glacier, which is the largest glacier in Europe. And well, this is not the entire glacier, it's just one arm of it, but we drove for hours seeing parts of it, so just to give you an idea how huge it is. And there are so many beaches around and spots where you could stop and take pictures and just admire the nature, but we were really excited to finally reach the glacier and the glacier lagoon and the diamond beach later that day, so we did not stop, just for a few pictures every now and then. This part is definitely one of those places, rather deserted, so if you travel to Iceland during summer, do plan to spend at least 2 to 3 days in East Iceland. And if you do, also make sure to book your hotels in advance, because there are not many hotels and they tend to be booked about 6 months in advance usually. So yes, thank you for watching, and see you in my next video when we will explore the most popular destination in Iceland, which is the famous glacier lagoon and the diamond beach. See you then.